And I believe we're off.
Yes, we are.
There they go. So, what do you think the first item is going to be?
I'm betting myself on anything. It's the best odds.
I'm gonna go with X-ray again.
Yeah, I'm feeling like it'll be an E-Tank tonight.
An E-Tank? All right.
I'm thinking possibly reverse vanilla.
I've got a problem. One of them is cut off on my commentary screen.
Yeah, I believe there's a problem in the commentary stream, and
There we go.
It's back to normal. Thank you, Fiesel.
Thank you, Fiesel. And we've got some sync going.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, sync makes everything better.
Sephy had a little problem with this quick drop.
And we've got power bombs.
So I have a little bit of intel that they told me that they would both be looking at Billy Mays if they found power bombs early.
Really?
Yes, so let's see who is on that.
Oh, spring ball. We got the best item right at the beginning. This is going to be a great race when that happens.
It's going to be one of the best.
And there they go, Lexi. You were right. Power bombing that opening, that usually means they're heading up to Billy Mays.
Yep, and both of them headed up.
Sephy having a little bit of trouble getting that jump going.
Yeah, vanilla Billy Mays.
That would not be fun. And no! Stop. Why did you do that?
Sorry.
Commentator jinx.
Yeah, commentator curse.
I don't know about that, Stump. The last match we commentated together, we didn't say anything, and it was the same thing, vanilla Billy Mays.
Saying what we think Billy Mays might be. Whether we do or don't, bad things happen.
We saw the little ball jump from Sephy right there.
Alright, so Becky's going to check that left item.
Making sure she has enough power bomb for everything.
And Sephy is not. He is going to go on up.
So Becky's getting a little early lead in supers. Spring ball was in the ceiling.
Sephy getting another pack of regular missiles from under old Mother Brain.
That's a pretty fun little place to place your ball.
And Sephy on the way up the climb.
Making the middle climb, which is pretty nice looking.
God, that's a tough climb to do.
But it looks so good, though.
Yeah, it really does look really nice to get that.
Becky, on the other hand, making the wall jump climb look effortless, and it's not.
I wonder what item we're about to see here.
Bombs would be nice. Oh my god, it's charge beam! The runners are in for a treat.
First spring ball, then this.
Oh, the spring balls.
What next? Speed booster at in Terminator?
I'm gonna quote you on that. Maybe it's gonna happen. Oh, Becky's going into ship. I believe she wants more power bombs.
Yeah.
She could go to wreck ship right now.
She could. I don't really see her doing that. Becky is very rarely goes to wreck ship first. Especially with no E-tanks. I don't see her going with no E-tanks.
She just wanted power bombs.
Yeah.
Because she kind of needed some for to go in Terminator.
Yeah, no E-tanks and no suits going into Phantoon would result in a lot of sadness.
Yes.
You never know.
Although having charge beam would make up for that a little bit.
Oh, actually not jumping while doing the mop ball. That's pretty nice. A real true pro of the spring ball. But he has no power bomb right now, which is kind of a problem since they're hard to come by. He's gonna have to enter the room on the right, on the left, I mean. And we're gonna see some Firefly die, unfortunately. So with Charge Beam and Spring Ball, couldn't they go into Maridia like right now?
No, they need one or two other things, but
yeah, well, I mean, better get that done ASAP. Then everything else is free. We are gonna see Sephy going in another eating. That's a lot of eating early on. And skipping those missiles. Oh! Sephy falls down. We're gonna add another item fanfare to our repertoire.
Well, Sephy might want this minor item.
That's a long detour for one minor item.
Yes, indeed.
It really is.
It's a long detour for 5 missiles that he just skipped.
Yeah. Becky turning her nose up at those missiles. She's got 20. I guess she figures that's plenty. Especially with Charge Beam, she doesn't worry about having to load up on ammo.
I believe at 30, that's pretty much all you're gonna see. Oh, that was a really nice Spring Break store opening from Sephy.
Yeah, with both of them having Charge Beam this early, because we had Charge Beam Torizo, there is not that much of a need for collecting ammo. Sephy going for that reverse screen gate glitch.
And I believe he got it.
Yeah, he got it that time.
And now Sephy's coming, Becky's coming onto it. The disappointment. And she gets it third try. I mean, Sephy did skip one of the E-Tank, which could be some problem later on. Early on, I mean, because E-Tanks early on, you find a couple, and they're really important. Because if you have to go check ice. Sorry, go ahead.
I definitely don't agree with skipping E-Tanks when you only have 2.
Well, you know, I've talked to Sephy quite a bit about this match coming up. And he's got a lot of respect for Becky. He knows he's got his work cut out for him. And he's probably figuring the same as you were talking about, Alexa. When it comes to fluidity of movement, Becky is hard to beat. So maybe what he's trying to do is just cut a corner here or there, gamble that he's going to find some more E-tanks because there's plenty of them in the game, and get a little bit ahead on movement here.
So we see Sephy going down, and I believe Becky is going to follow him just soon enough. Sephy's health is a bit on the low side though. I'm kind of hoping for him that this is going to be an E-tank.
And Becky doing early X-ray. Look at this.
Her health is a bit low to be doing early.
Nah, I'm sorry, she's farming power bombs is what she's doing.
Oh, that's not a bad idea. I mean, Sephy's power bomb count is really low and there's not a lot of places to farm them. That's a really smart move from Becky.
Yeah, once you pass X-ray, your power bomb farming spots are kind of low here in Red Star Upper Norfair.
It's gonna be Cray that has to drop a power bomb for Sephy, otherwise he's Sephyloph kind of.
Oh, that would just be...
Yeah, that would
That wouldn't be nice.
That would be awful if that happened.
Yeah, let's not even talk about that. That's... I don't think I've ever seen that happen, but as sure as I say that, it'll happen. So
yeah, I haven't seen it happen either. Although I feel like I've on this side of that bomb block drop power bombs.
They do
And
at a very
nice
rate.
quick kill from Sephy.
Very nicely done, indeed.
And the reward is going to be an energy tank.
Everybody get your white tank.
it's a Lex seed, guys. It's a stack wreck ship. Quote me.
Yep. I love doing my wreck ship early, and this is one of them, I'm pretty sure.
I did a rando race earlier, Alexa, and did that just because you said that, and I won. So thank you.
Well, it is a big gamble, but sometimes it pays off.
Mine had gravity and charge beam in it.
Right
Very
there.
nice one, Becky.
Becky using the charge beam method.
Another E-tank, oh my
Oh my
god, this is ulti. It's screaming, go into the heated room.
Yeah, when you have this many E-tanks this early, that's wants you to do.
Yes, I believe they both
li-
have one boss down.
It's Sephyloph going and checking high jump first. Makes sense.
I would actually grab those supers. Nice of you, Sephyloph. Supers, even if you have charge beam, are pretty useful in case you don't get a beam, so you can kill Ridley and all the other bosses pretty easily. And gravity.
Alright, so Becky is right at 55 seconds behind Sephy.
Now there's an option for Sephy. Either go with the heated room and try to find Varia, or simply go directly into Maridia from there. I mean, he has spring ball and everything to make the jumps going up, so one of them is gonna pay off, and Becky's gonna come with that same option soon.
But she's going to check ice first because she knows she's got plenty of E-tanks to do it. And go ahead and get out the way. I kind of agree with that.
And it's another E-tank.
Little high five action coming up.
Spring ball through there. And
Eyeball coming up.
we've got the high five.
The I-5 in ball form. So Becky's gonna come up on gravity, and that's gonna let us know what she's thinking to do about that.
I gotta say, if it were me, if I'd already checked ice and I find gravity at high jump, I would go straight to Maridia.
Indeed, that would be my thought exactly. But you never know, maybe Varia can be a bubble mountain. And at that point, if you find Varia a bubble mountain, you're totally in. And Sephi's going for that.
Area could just as well be in Maridia.
We don't know.
As could some really helpful.
At this point,
getting
it's a
through
gamble on
Norfair,
both
like
sides.
perhaps
So.
booster. But we'll have to see what's where.
Now, the one point, right now without speed booster, Maridia will be a little bit slower to navigate. I don't think that'll be much of a problem for Becky. And she's heading up. So here we go. Route Divergence.
Route Divergence, people.
Sephy getting that bubble mountain jump and heading to see what's at speed booster.
Oh,
Becky is not going into Maridia. Looks like Becky's probably going to check the wrecked ship.
Oh, Becky, please don't do that. That is the worst thing for backtracking ever. And the chances at this point are so low. The same thing happened in my second race against Punk, and I decided to go into the wreck ship, and I would have won if I did go into Maridia.
Alright, Becky's up Red Tower.
But, well, she can get paid off. We never know.
Yeah, we won't know until we see what these items are.
Indeed, indeed.
Farming a couple of power bombs there, I'm going to assume. Yep.
It's a good idea to do.
Sephy stocking up on supers. In case he finds Varia, I'm sure he'll head straight down to Ridley. That would be the play.
Yep, it would be. And he found ice at Speed Booster. That's a pretty decent find.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's a very good find, but not something that's directly helpful at the moment.
That's a thought actually I didn't think about. Like, so they at the point that Becky headed back up, she didn't have ice or speed booster, so she really had no way to get to Botchwoon. So she's going to go up.
True.
She's going to go up. Wreck ship is the play.
Yes, that is definitely true. I literally didn't think about that at all.
Becky.
Using that gravity.
Taking advantage of having gravity suit.
And Sephi's gonna go check another item. I would save and check the reserve right now. But he's gonna go into wave beam. So let's hope for Becky that Varia is in wreck ship. After she kills the ghost, I have every competence into Becky into killing the ghost with what she has right now. And we find a reserve tank. Ooh, Sephy, your health is getting low.
Go, Becky.
Yeah, Becky getting a
Sephy.
few missiles in that round.
Sephy's
needs
health
to-
is getting a bit low.
Yeah, he needs to watch his health there. He is not saved.
That is an amazing kill from Becky. Oh, maybe he's gonna go for Croco. I mean, that's not a bad play, but he's gonna miss on the reserve.
Well, Croc right here is also a really good quick fill spot.
Yeah,
He needs to
there's
farm up quick.
it's a convenient farming spot for the green gate glitch that's going to be necessary to get to the left, and there's an unheated room and then a health refill right below that.
Yeah,
Yes,
absolutely
indeed.
right.
And we see Becky coming down for the first item. Gravel. That's not a bad item at all.
Yeah, that'll actually be helpful in getting to the next major item, although, well, I suppose that's not really much of a problem with Gravity Suit.
Nope, just a couple of wall jump and you're there.
But it sure opens up X-ray when you don't have space jump.
Becky on the prowl for more power bomb, I believe. And we see Crocomire and Sephy.
Becky headed through Spiky Death Room.
Spiky Death Room of that. You have to use 2 deaths in there to make it.
Work a Crocomire.
And
And
if we're
spring balling
definitely
across to the energy tank.
And Becky finds another energy tank.
Oh, E-tanks on both sides.
Two simultaneous vanilla E-tanks.
The vanilla E-tank strikes again. It's
See what-
2 more items for Sephy and 2 more items for Becky, but she cannot grab one of the items.
What I love about Becky's movement is it seems like she has a backup for everything that can go wrong.
Yep. So let's see who wins, basically. Who will win the lottery? Because Sephy already have Ice Beam, which opens the way of Maridia pretty well. So, you can't do that, Sephy.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to take a spring ball jump to accomplish this with high jump but not speed booster.
And there it goes.
And 4.
Oh, barely
the
missing
jump
it.
bonks.
And
Just an
another
E-tank. Okay, so no matter what happens at wreck ship, Becky will not have to backtrack here. She will have that cleared out.
there we go.
That's the spring ball jump.
Speed
Booster.
booster! Oh my god, this is amazing. So you literally had to go into Norfair to go into Maridia. Sephy is in one hell of a lot right now. So unless Varia is at gravity, I don't think Becky has won anything through this gamble.
Well, what if Varia's at X-ray? Given that Grapple was in the wreck ship.
That is true, but they have high jump. It's not really that hard to make it to X-ray. I believe for Sephi, it's
Without
gonna be harder.
well, without Varia, you'll take a ridiculous amount of damage, though.
Well, yeah, but 6 E-tanks, I think he could probably make it. I don't know if that's what his focus is going to be. Oh, and Becky finds bombs. Okay.
Well, our search for power bomb will stop it there, but it's just bombs.
No, she's going to want one more pack because she doesn't have ice yet.
Indeed. And we see Sephi making his way out on Norfair. I believe he's going to go directly into Maridia.
Yeah, thanks to Speed Booster, the fast way out is a possibility.
Yep.
Yeah, so I think Sephi go into Maridia.
Yes, and I believe we're going to see Gauntlet from Becky. Since she has bombs now, she can actually get out. Maridia with just ice in charge. That's not gonna be fun.
Still, it gets him past Botch Wound. He can do the speed booster kill on Dragon.
And he has full ammo, so he doesn't have to farm anywhere.
Oh, the
Varia is right
turtle
there.
has Varia.
Right now, he needs to get back into Norfair right this second. That would be the optimal play, to go into Norfair directly from there, and then finish Maridia and go into Phantoon. And this is totally what he's gonna do.
Becky finding Plasma.
That's a pretty decent find, but at this point, I don't think it's gonna help much. Sephi is having like the luck of everything right now. He's finding every good item that he can find. And even without Plasma, I believe he's gonna just grab Spacer and wave somewhere and rock it out with that. Although his health is a bit low right now, I would say to just go and farm a little bit.
Luckily, there's a possible farming spot right there that Sephi just passed up.
Just ignored. I think the strategy to get up he's gonna use is gonna implement some spring ball, I hope. Because otherwise I don't think he has enough health or anything.
Yeah, there's enough health there for a couple attempts at doing a gravity jump with Varia.
Ah, that was close. Lost 20 health there. Good thing that Varia really limits the E damage now. So we see some good old lower Norfair from Sapphire. And Becky must be literally be wondering what is she doing wrong.
Alright, Sephi going for the green gate glitch. Getting it, and farming a few supers
Very nice
off
spring ball.
of there, and seeing what is at...
It's just a reserve.
Becky with some really good movement coming back out of X-ray there. Now, you know, she's at this point, she's probably figuring she's behind.
She took the wrong gamble, and I totally know how it feels. Very
Sephi
nice spring ball escape from Sephi.
escaping screw attack with another spring ball jump.
It's totally free, you guys should try it.
And Becky going into Maridia. Now, this is good.
She could totally find Varia and Mama Turtle. I think the play is to get gravity, go at Mama Turtle, and then go back to Norfair. And she's gonna do just that. This is the best play she could ever do.
Yeah, I have to agree with you, Lex. I think once she sees Varia, she is headed down. Well, she doesn't really have a choice because, again, she doesn't have ice or speed booster yet. So she'll be forced down.
But the thing is, she's not gonna go for Croc probably, and will totally skip speed booster. Which is not that bad in a sense, but she's gonna have ice to counter that. But she does have plasma.
Back down into Norfair. And Sephi
Grabbing his
fire
vanilla.
flea tank.
All the vanilla in this place. Man, you can't see anything in the dark. And he nailed the wall jump. So, Sephi made a gamble too. It did pay off a little bit, but he didn't have to do it. Now Becky's gonna go in Bubble Mountain, and with gravity, she's gonna be able to see everything very quickly.
She's going straight down.
Becky's going straight down.
Yeah, I believe that's a good play to do right now. I mean, she has everything to go and do Norfair easy.
Sephi with those metal pirates.
With her going straight down like that, I'm going to make a prediction. I'm going to say she's not going to check anything. She's heading straight for Ridley. She may check the item behind Ridley.
She still needs ice or speed booster, so I believe she's going to be checking for something at least.
Yeah, with this set of items, I would think that Becky would check the majors of Lower Norfair and then Bubble Mountain on the way out.
Oh, poor Sephi. Just having the pea shooter to farm those guys. That's not fun.
Meanwhile, Becky is bearing down on him. Now, let's see what
she's gonna be making way because she has plasma.
All right, and
Becky not checking screw attack.
Atta girl. Atta girl.
I find that really risky because if Speed Booster or Ice was there, she would literally not be in a good position.
She's going to check Bubble Mountain on the way out.
Yes, that's true, but it's still pretty risky of a move in general.
Yeah, but when Becky feels like she's behind, and she feels like she's behind right now, she will roll the dice. She has no problem with it. And I mean, sorry, somebody was. See who that is?
I think it's Poplars.
Oh, okay.
Or a pretty good tracker.
Yep. Again, big shout out to Poplars for stepping up.
Yep.
All right.
And she's gonna make way with that plasma beam right now that Sephy doesn't have. So I believe with her movement and everything, she might actually be able to stay in this race.
Sephy made short work of Ridley. Finding but not getting the vanilla E-Tank past Ridley.
Becky making the correct choice and remembering she's got to have that power bomb.
Power bombs are pretty important stuff.
Yep, we got a Wasteland high five.
I don't feel like her checking that minor was really a good idea.
She was looking for another pack of power bombs. She's trying to get ready for the fact that she might not have ice because she knows she's skipping stuff.
That's pretty true. And we see Sephy making his escape of Norfair, getting hit by every key hunter.
He's got enough energy he can play it a little loose. He's got to be careful with the Three Musketeers because they can be trolly.
That they can be. Oh, that was almost a nice thing.
Sephy checking miners here.
Well, he doesn't have any other beam except the bee shooter and ice. I don't blame him for that.
And Becky getting set up for her Ridley fight.
And very be a bit more careful with her health management.
Yeah, well.
And there goes.
That's over.
It is over indeed.
That was one of the quickest Ridley fights I've ever seen.
That's what 30 Super to the face looks like. And now Sephy's just exiting Norfair, which Becky won't be able to do, unfortunately. Because she has to check for ice or speed boosters, which are both in Norfair.
She'll check Bubble Mountain, she'll find speed booster, and she's heading straight to Maridia.
Oh, ice at speed booster.
Huh?
Oh, ice at speed booster.
Ice is at speed booster?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Paul. So the items to get through Maridia are here, but it's
ice is the quickest one and the best one of the two, I'd say. But not having speed booster will slow her down into Maridia. But I don't think that's going to be too much hindrance to her. I believe the minute she finds ice, she's just go mode.
Yeah, I just wonder if she can surmount Sephi's lead.
I believe it's gonna be close. Because she has done Phantoon already, so she doesn't have to go fight the ghost. And she has Plasma, which Sephi won't have for the ghost, so...
Yeah, and as
There's
you
no
mentioned,
real
Sephi,
quick
all
way
he
to get
has
advantage.
is at this point is charge and ice. If he doesn't find another beam, he knows he's in for one hell of a mother brain fight.
Yep, that he is. And he needs to watch his health right now. 46 is not a lot.
Yep, and not even having the luxury of grapple to do the fast farming techniques is really showing on him too.
Well, that's a pretty fast thing too. Yeah, if you check Gauntlet before he goes to Mother Brain, then it's gonna be an easy fight for him. But it's a big if. A lot of people kind of forget about Gauntlet in the later part of the game. They're just seeing the goal right ahead, so...
Is that why you try to check it as soon as possible, Lexa?
I always think that Gauntlet is gonna hold something pretty nice, and most time it does. And I believe that if you're going to go the wreck ship way, you have to check Gauntlet. It's literally right there. It's a nice place. Let's see Sephi's fight against the Snaky. Worst pattern.
Alright, Becky, go get your ice beam and get the hell out of here.
And yep, Becky's going directly to Ice Beam. And I believe after that it's Maridia and then G4. Wave Beam, that's a pretty nice upgrade. So that means she's gonna have the whole shebang for Mother Brain.
But that also gives Sephi something he didn't have before, which is a companion beam to his charge and ice. He's gonna like seeing that.
Probably in the form of a special beam attack. Oh, is that gonna be it?
Nice.
Oh, fluffy from Sephi. I was just practicing this trick earlier. Got it 2 times in a row and was my max.
Nice damage boost there.
So we have Sephi that's actually gonna be killing the shrimp momentarily. And we have Becky. Now, Becky already has killed Phantoon, so she doesn't have to do that. But at the same time, she doesn't have speed booster or anything really. All she has to help her is Plasma.
Well, Sephi with a very quick speed booster based Dragon kill with that rain dance setup at the beginning.
I literally missed that, and I feel sorry about doing this because that looked like it was epic.
X-ray literally in the worst spot.
X-ray is the prize.
Just after you don't need it. Come on, Sephi. There's the gravity jump. But yeah, Sephi's literally gonna go kill the ghost and then probably check Gauntlet and end the game.
There's Sephi's reverse halfie.
Becky, what are you doing? Freezing the fish. We don't like frozen fishes here. Gravity jumping. Oh, that wasn't a jump. That's the biggest problem that I thought would happen, not having speed booster. It just slows you down so much.
Oh, and missing that grapple lock.
Ooh,
That was some interesting sync on the jump from there, even if they then went different directions.
Becky, please. Ah! Just make it, girl.
Alright, Sephi's headed
Okay, hurry.
over and past the mountain.
Yes, at last. Oh, Sephi.
Oh, is Sephi
Get
gonna
it.
try and do Ocean Fly?
Yeah, Ocean Fly after Full Alfie and Reverse Alfie. All the sparks. Sephi. And getting the clip like it's nothing, because it is nothing.
Yeah, Sephi having to go back and farm a super for this door.
Yep, and then it's gonna missile the other door. And that's pretty unfortunate, actually. Because he's not gonna have a super for Phantoon himself. But I believe he can just X-Factor here. Oh no, he can't. He doesn't have 2 power bombs.
Now Becky's beaten Phantoon and has the fully powered beam.
She has the Mega Ultra combo that is not Murder Beam.
A note about the Phantoon fight with Plasma. That nicely deals with Phantoon's often strange hitbox mechanics.
Yes, it does indeed. Oh, Sephi. Farm a super somewhere. Becky's coming for you. And she has the fire of 1,000 heart.
2 simultaneous major boss fights.
So it's gonna come off to I'll detail another brain. It's gonna come off with Sephi getting plasma or not, I think. And the ghost is dead. Boomkiss. Boomkiss makes the full beam upgrade. Oh, Becky, don't wait for the drop, please. Just get out.
She's hoping to find speed booster or space jump or some sort of movement item.
It would be nice indeed, but it's not right there, unfortunately.
Nice gravity jump though.
Pretty okay gravity jump. Oh, Sephi, that spark is gonna cost so much energy. Good thing the ship is pretty close by.
Yeah, especially since Sephi is low on supers also. I was
Oh
actually...
wait, Sephi can't go and grab plasma and come back. Well, he can, but he would need to make a pretty decently timed speed booster. So I'm pretty sure he's not gonna go for it.
I was actually wondering whether Becky might pick X-Ray up there because oh wait, Becky already did beat Phantoon. Never mind.
Yeah, she did. A dead Phantoon is a good Phantoon. So now it's gonna be the power of beams against the power of no beams.
Oh, Sephi got the Shine Spark suit. Wonder if hopefully Sephi will be able to keep it all the way into the to the baby Metroid.
No, chat. Becky did not fall on accident. She meant to fall so she wouldn't have to do that stupid ice clip to get back over to the top. She went through at the bottom.
Yep. Because she doesn't have speed to get out of Batoon's crew room.
Yeah, Sephi now needs to get through those Metroid rooms without doing any input that would activate a Shine Spark.
Good luck to him.
If Sephi can do it, this will allow a very quick baby skip.
And he can't get this baby off of him. He can't get enough of the babies. But Sephi has a pretty decent amount of supers that he could have against his fight against Monobrain. So this is gonna be close, I think.
Alright, Becky is refilled and ready to head on into Turian, and well, Sephi is... Let's see if Sephi gets this.
Oh no.
Oh! And Sephi missed it. That was so swag. I mean, props to him for trying it.
Yeah, that is really something. So close.
If Becky gets the baby skip, but without speed booster, the first jump can be a little bit weird. And she's taking very off, so I think she's not gonna even attempt it. But it could be something to bring her back into it.
Sephi, on the other hand, will not even be attempting stand-up glitch.
Sephi going for that speed zeb skip.
And getting it.
Free every time. But it's all gonna come down to this fight right here. And I believe Sephi's got it, because Becky's gonna have a very slow escape anyway.
Yeah, without speed booster, no, Becky's gonna have to wall jump all the way up, climb, and is not gonna be able to take the shortcut in Escape Room 3.
I believe that when she gets to Mother Brain 2, Sephi's gonna be done with Mother Brain 2.
Oh, and Becky
and she
missing
gets
the baby
grabbed.
skip.
That's really unfortunate. This round is way too tight. This is gonna be like a 30-second difference in a run.
It's a shame though too. She had more power bombs. She could have crystal flashed.
Yes, indeed. I think it takes the same time than going through that and refilling anywhere. Oh, here comes the catch-up, and Sephi is gonna be done. Right then and there.
Alright, Sophie finished Mother Brain 2. Becky
And Vicky.
finishing Mother Brain 1.
I believe Stand Up is gonna bring them even a little bit closer.
Yeah, and also Becky having plasma and so needing a lot less shots. Becky only...
I believe if she got the baby skip, she would be totally ahead right now.
Yeah, there is still the issue of speed boosterless escape, though.
That is definitely true.
Alright, there's Becky's rainbow beam.
Did she get stuck?
Looks like it. So that'll mean no stand up for Becky. If Becky had collected X-ray, escape from the state.
And we see Fuzda going directly with the Earthful thing. That's what you get for picking up X-ray, nerd.
At least Becky was not too high in the air when otherwise the Metroid would have been too high for Mother Brain to hit. And that would have been a soft lock. Sephi with that moonfall.
So we feel with all the moonfalls.
Alright, Becky finished Mother Brain 3. Starting escape while Sephi's escape.
So that's gonna be like a minute difference.
Oh,
Sephi, what are you doing?
You visiting the animals.
Sephi.
Dead.
Sephi, you savage. Oh, what are you doing?
Becky said something to her. Chad about possibly being soft lock, so he knows he's got a little time.
But she is in soft lock, and you said, I don't think you are, so...
Sephi's gotta
Sephi,
do
please.
Alcatraz again to get out of there.
Oh.
Alright.
And Sephi finished the race with a time of 1 hour and 40 seconds.
Yep, GG Sephi. And Becky's gonna pay the animals a visit also.
Killing the animals. Is she gonna go back in? Nope.
Off to prepare for Alcatraz.
Easy every time.
Yeah.
Even when it's shaking.
And Becky will finish with an official SRL time of 1 hour, 1 minute, 39 seconds.
Indeed.
Game 1 for Sephi, but we're gonna have game 2 right after this. So stay tuned. And soon we'll be seeing Sephi's stats read out, and we did not see R. Alright, here are those stats.
Good old statistic.
That's a rather small amount of time in Rex ship.
Yup.
Spazer was at Plasma.
Space Jump was at Norfair Reserve. Neither one of them checked that.
Get your deer forces ready.
Dang it, Becky. 24 seconds of time aligning doors. Could have won with that. Fuzda. They are already ready for round 2, it seems.
Game 2 is being set up. So that'll start in just a few minutes. And while that's going on,
I will be right back.
also Deer Force.
So I believe that they are setting up for game 2.
Yep, we got game 2 being set up right as we speak. In a couple minutes, that'll be ready.
All right, it looks like we're getting set up again.
Yep, we are ancient. That first round was close.
Yeah, it just goes to show you how important one item can be. In that race, it was Speed Booster.
Yep.
Speed Booster anywhere else besides by Crocomire, I'd say Becky wins.
And you guys are lucky I'm not a StarCraft commentator, because that would have gotten loud that first morning. Good luck with that, Franken Funk. You're gonna miss the action. You're gonna miss the Phantoon raid.
It's 4 a.m. where I'm at. I'm staying up all night to watch this.
So am I.
Yeah, that's also 4 a.m. for me too.
Oh, is it really, Stump?
Yeah.
It seems Becky's ready, and sorry I can't say his name on stream. Sephy is getting ready soon, I believe. Silly West Coast Wampus. East Coast, West Coast. Blacko, Blacko, Blacko! East Coast, West Coast, West Coast, Worst Coast.
Soundhound, yes to most of that, and yes, that shit was impressive. I really wish Sephy would have got that baby skip though. That was swag as can be. It was really close too.
Central Time. How do you live with yourself? In fun places where there's fire, drought, and other kind of stuff. It's basically Australia. And boat runner seems to be ready. Who's that? How dare you? Your
Okay, the runner's
earthquake are
already
not
up.
better.
We've got the countdown going.
3.
So we are one stream delay away from the beginning of the race.
Indeed, it's all about the delay. North Coast. That's pretty up. And here we go. Boat runners are starting up. No